watch part one, you already saw how different these longs communities can be when you really start comparing prices, layouts, and what you actually getting for your money. Now we're getting into the next 6. This is where things get super interesting because once you've seen the entry-level new construction looks like, the question becomes, do you stay in that under $300,000 range, or does it make more sense to move up slightly and walk into a home that already has upgrades, the lot that you want, and the finishes that you want from day one? So in this video, we're touring the final 6 new construction communities in Longs, South Carolina, side by side, so you can clearly see which ones give you the most home for your budget and which ones only look like a great deal at first glance. So let's jump in. If you missed part one, you don't have to go back and watch that first. You can watch this one and then watch part one. We did go in order of medium price points, so we did the lower price points in part one of this video series. Now we're going to do the second half, and we're going to be going up in medium price point. And in some of these communities, you're going to be able to pick some of your finishes. So if you're not familiar with Myrtle Beach, when people come and say they're shopping in Myrtle Beach, everyone thinks that they're shopping in here, right? So this is Myrtle Beach here, right? Well, most of the sales that we do take place out here because there's so much more that this area has to offer. So this is the greater area of Myrtle Beach, right? We like to call it. There is a lot of communities out there that have a lot to offer. Not only that, but the further you get away from the beach, the more bang for your buck you get, right? And the more property sizes you get, right? You can get a bigger property size if that's what you're looking for. People like quiet and tranquility, and that's what you get when you're living out here. You get a mix of both worlds, a little country and a little civilization, right? So you're going to see what I'm talking about in a second here. And Longs is right in here. It's almost like a little boot, right? I always call it the boot, like the boot of Italy, right? So this is where Longs is. And anywhere you are in Longs, you can, depending where you are, you can be 20 to 5 minutes, 10 minutes to the beach, right? 30 to 20 minutes. And sometimes in some instances, maybe 10 to 5 minutes, right? And I'm going to show you that as we go on in this video. The community that we're looking at right now is located right in here, right in Longs. And the median price point here is 320,000. That's the medium price point in this community of Oak Hollow. When we zoom on in here, you're going to see that you're going to be super close to the food line I was mentioning in the prior video, right? So this is where Oak Hollow is here, and the food line is right here. If you don't know, that is one of the supermarkets that we have down here besides Publix and Kroger's. We also have Lowe's food, but it's good to know that you don't have to drive very far to get your food, right? So it's going to be located, you're going to be really nicely located there. But if you'd like to go to the big box stores and the hospital, you have to drive down 9 here, and this is where the 𝗕𝗁𝗂𝘁 Hospital is, and this is where 17 is. And along 17, you're going to have all your big box stores, right? You're going to have your Walmart Supercenter here, and if as you go down, you're going to have you're going to have your Publix, right? You're going to have your Tanger's Outlet and all that good stuff. The Tanger's Outlet is right down here, right? You're going to have the Barefoot Landing, Barefoot Resort right here. So you're going to be close to entertainment. Here's the Tanger's Outlet right here. So a lot going on 17. The good thing is you're not going to be too far from that. From Oak Hollow to the Tanger's Outlet, you're going to be about maybe 20, 30 minutes, 40 minutes. I mean, I'm telling you, it's not that far. I've traveled down 9 many times, and the traffic is not that bad. I travel in all seasons, right? So you're not going to really hit that traffic that you would living in the Myrtle Beach, right in the Myrtle Beach area, right? The city limits of Myrtle Beach. The median price point here in Oak Hollow is $320,000. Now, if we go to check out to see what's currently available here, as you can see, they are closing out, and this particular builder is offering interest rates in the high 3s. So imagine, if you will, worrying about interest rates that they're still high. Well, guess what? It doesn't matter if you're relocating here. The interest rates aren't going to affect you as much if you're buying new construction. On top of that, in some instances, we're able to get you some closing costs paid for too as well. So just know that if you're worried about interest rates with new construction, you don't have to worry about that down here. So if we look on here, the least expensive home that they currently have available here is going to be a 1,700 square foot home, a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home here. And if we take a look to see what that looks like, just to give you an idea of what you get for that price point. And this is the layout here. As you walk in, You have the entry here, right? You have a front porch entry. People, let me tell you, a lot of people like having a front porch. They like having a coffee, the morning coffee there. But anyway, as you walk in to the left, you're going to have 2 bedrooms, right? And you're going to have, there's 2 bedrooms are going to share that 1 bathroom, your laundry room, your family room here, and the owner's suite all the way to the left here. And the kitchen's going to be to the right, but your owner's suite's going to be tucked away in that corner there. But that's what you get for that's what you can get for $282,000. That's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Now, if we look at a 4-bedroom, 2-bath listed at 309, you actually get that which I love, right? So I love when a home has that front office there with the French doors. I mean, that's amazing. And you can pretty much convert that. That would be the 4th bedroom, honestly. Most people convert it into the office, but it can be a bedroom because it does have a closet there. And that would be the front bedroom there and a bathroom. And then, as you can see, nice open layout, right? A lot of people love the open concept, a lot of light, right? And when we look at the primary, that would be the primary bedroom there with the closet, the master closet being inside the bathroom. But anyway, that's what you get for $309,000. The square footage on that is 1875. Now, if we go up to 368,000, we get a 4-bedroom with 3 baths. So this one's going to be the creme de la creme, right, in this community, because you're going to have 3 bathrooms in this home. And as you can see, the elevation is a really nice elevation there. Pictures do not do it justice. But anyway, you're going to have a nice tile shower like this in the primary, and you're going to have a loft space up top. A lot of people love the loft space because they can, that's where their guests can hang out, right, when they come and visit. And you're going to have a nice wooded lot here. A lot of people love the wooded lots because then you can add the privacy fencing. When you have a water view, you can't add those privacy fences. You have to add those wrought iron see-through fences because you can't block the water view from the other residents in the community. And don't forget, they're offering incredible incentives right now. All right, so the next community we're going to look at is going to be one of the first where you're going to be able to choose some of your finishes. So we call it buying from dirt. If you buy a home from dirt, if you find a lot that you like and a floor plan that you like, they will allow you to pick your finishes at the showroom. Now, if it's a home that's currently being built, you can't really choose your finishes. Or if it's a move-in ready home, which you're going to see in a second here, we're going to go over the homes that they have ready to move in, right? Those you can't really change anything out because it's already built. But it's going to be one of the first communities we're going to look at that are going to have higher end finishes, right? But also, before I forget, the median price point in this community is $351,000. And if we look at this community here, I'm going to show you where the first community was, right? And before I forgot to mention the HOA in Oak Hollow is about $95 a month. So this is the first community we looked at. The second one is Chesapeake Homes right in here. This is the next community we're going to look at. You can see they're very close by, and you're still going to be close to that food line I mentioned, which is right in here. So you don't have to drive too far to the food line. And before I forget, you're also going to have golf courses here, golf courses here. You're going to be surrounded by golf courses, right? So if you love to golf, you don't have to travel far. And the best part is you don't have to you pay as you go. It's not included in your HOA, but yeah, it's going to feel like it's in your community because that's how close some of these golf courses are. If I clear that up, right? And again, 9 is going to be right off 9. And these builders are super smart, building these new communities right off 9 because that's going to give you easy access. As I mentioned, I know I sound like a broken record. It's going to give you easy access to the North Myrtle Beach area, the Myrtle Beach area, whether you want to go up to Calabash right in here, which is like the seafood capital, right? And you're going to be right on the border of North Carolina, North and South Carolina here. That is an amazing community if you're looking to be away from all the busyness that Myrtle Beach has to offer and be tucked away, have that a little bit of that country living, right? But yet be close enough to the entertainment that North Myrtle Beach, Cherry Grove has to offer. Now, if we look to see what's available here, if we looked at their least expensive home here, it is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home, 2,100 square feet. It's listed for $229,000. Now, these are move-in ready homes. These are currently under construction, so you're not going to see any photos of the inside. But what I want you to look at is the amenities. Now, what's interesting about this community is that the amenities are already built. In a lot of these new construction communities, they save that for last, right? Well, This one, when you move in, you're going to have access to their amenity already built and take full advantage of that. But that home is the least expensive home currently on the market. And if you're looking for a bigger home, if you're looking for, say, a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, you can purchase something like this. And this one is a really nice home. It's 2,500 square feet. It is a 4-bedroom, 2-bath home. And before I forget, the HOA here is $82 a month. Very, very reasonable, very affordable. They don't have any photos of the inside here, but this is the layout here. As you walk in, you're going to have a bedroom to the right. You're going to have a bedroom to the left here as well. And you're going to have a study. And then you're going to have your great room here to the left. Your owner suite is going to be tucked away all the way to the right there. So you're going to have a 4-bedroom home here that is going to be very spacious for you, especially if you're looking to downsize, right? You need that extra bedroom for those who want to come visit you, because we do deal with major relocators that are coming down here from other states. And if we look at the most expensive home here, it's listed at $364,000. That is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Although you don't get that extra bedroom, you do get bigger square footage. The square footage on this is 2,900 square feet. So if we look at the photos here, perhaps we get to see some of the inside. So you'll start seeing how big the home is and the homes are in this community, especially this floor plan. And when you look at the dining room in a second, you're going to say, wow, I love that. So you start seeing the open layout here. And yes, a gas community, which is super important for people. People want that gas community. A lot of the communities out here aren't gas, right? So this community being gas is super, super awesome. This is the dining room area with the 𝗧𝗵𝗶 ceilings here. A wide open floor plan, a lot of light, as you can see, coming in from the windows. And this is the primary with the tray ceilings. As we start going up in price points, you start seeing some of the nicer finishes in a home. If you don't want carpet in your bedroom, guess what? If you want to buy from dirt, as I mentioned earlier, you can buy from dirt and pick your finishes, pick your flooring and all that good stuff. It is going to increase your price point, but at least you get to choose your finishes. This would be your study. You have a nice view of the dining room area there, and this is your bathroom here. This is what you get at the highest price point right now, currently available, $364,000 in this community here of Heritage Park in Longs. All right, so the next community is Waterside. Waterside is going to be the first community that we're going to look at that's not close to 9, right? 9, we were looking at neighborhoods up here, right? The first 2 neighborhoods were way up here in the Longs area, but as I mentioned, Longs is like the boot, right? So this is going to be at the tip, at the toe. This is the fat toe of the boot right here. So Waterside is going to be right here, and it's going to offer you a lot of amenities, right? A lot of awesome floor plans, which you're going to take a look at here. You guys are going to love some of these floor plans. Not only that, but you're going to be so close to the beach, right? The beach is going to be right in here. So you're going to be smacked in the middle between 31 and 22. 22 is the road that takes you to the Tanger's Outlet right here. It's going to take you to Broadway at the beach, right? You have the Bass Pro Shop here. You're also going to have access to Barefoot Landing right here, where you have all your restaurants, breweries, and all that good stuff, mom and pop shops. But most importantly, you're going to be super close to the beach, right? You're going to be minutes away to the beach. You're going to be minutes away from the Grand Strand Medical Center right in here, as well as, Myrtle Beach. If you guys want to venture down to Broadway at the beach, you're going to be close to Broadway at the beach right in here. So you're going to be close to it all here in the community of Waterside. And before we go any further, just wanted to remind you, if you are planning a trip down here, make sure that you jump on that one-on-one Zoom call before your trip. We recently had people who called us that they were in town all of a sudden, and now we had to scramble to try to find the right neighborhoods for them. And we want to try to make your trip as efficient as possible. We know that you guys come down here for a limited time. So it's vital, if you're planning a trip down here, to set up your one-on-one Zoom call. It doesn't matter if your trip is 6 months from now. It's super important to jump on. We'll start finding neighborhoods that fit your need and start sending you homes in those neighborhoods. So when you come down here, we'll set up that hot sheet for you, and you can go and tour these neighborhoods to make sure that it's a right fit. So it's super important. If you want to book your one-on-one Zoom call, make sure you scan that QR code right there on the screen, or follow the link in the description below in the comment section, or anywhere in the description below of this video because it's super important. Our goal is to try to take all the stress out of relocating, right? So you can relocate smarter and live better. But anyway, let's look at what homes are currently available here in the community of Waterside. So I'm going to show you one floor plan we actually sold to a buyer client of ours, right? They love this floor plan here because it gave them, if we look at the floor plan here, they wanted to have the primary on the first floor. Their son was actually going to Coastal Carolina, a big college down here, and they wanted to have a loft so he had some privacy up on the second floor. And this floor plan right here offers that option where you can have a bonus room here and a 4th bedroom on the top floor. So they decided to purchase this home because it was perfect. It was ideal for them. That he was going to be, he's going to be maybe like 20 minutes away from Coastal Carolina. And so that was their best option. And as you can see from the photos here, big open layout, right? A lot of these, so you can see the stairs right there going to the bonus room. So remember that some of these you can get them without, so this floor plan you can get without the second floor if you don't need it. If you like the first floor, that's fine too. This is what it looks like here. And I'll show you the bonus room. Actually, they don't show the picture of the bonus room, unfortunately. But anyway, this is the amenity center. It's already completed. Beautiful cabana. They have bocce ball. They have a dog park. So you guys know that I love dog parks. And in my community where I live, we don't have a dog park, unfortunately. So I got to drive to the local dog park. So that sucks. But at least you have a dog park here and a nice clubhouse. So that's the clubhouse here. They got a nice playground and nice tennis court right there. And the bocce ball course right here. They have a little cabana here. So a really, really nice community. And this, as I mentioned, this floor plan is one of the most popular because of that loft. Now, that floor plan, let me go back to the pricing. I'm sorry, I forgot to mention that. The pricing here is $448,000, right? For this floor plan. It's a 4-bedroom, 3-bath home, 3,000 square feet. And the HOA here is $106. And when we start sending you these listings, again, you can check to see if it's in a flood zone or not. Right here, it'll tell you very low. It's not in a flood zone, right? And it's going to give you all the vital information you need from what the HOA covers here. Just remember, some HOAs don't cover trash pickup. Believe it or not, in my community, they don't. And that's an extra $300 a year if you need your trash picked up, which everybody does, right? But anyway, this is what it covers here. Common area and recreational facility. The HOA here is $106. So going back to another floor plan that we recently sold here is this one here, a 5-bedroom, 3-bath home. So this was for a growing family that was moving down here, and they wanted to have the primary bedroom on the same floor as their kids, right? So this was a perfect floor plan for them. So if we look on here at the floor plan, you're going to get the foyer right here. As you walk in, you're going to have a flex room that you can convert into an office to the left here. And as you go straight, you're going to have the kitchen and the family room, and you're going to have your first bedroom or bedroom number 5 here with its bathroom there, right? So it's almost like another suite. And on the second floor, they have the primary suite. And since they had young kids, they wanted to make sure that they were on the same level as their kids. And as you can see, they have all the other 3 bedrooms up top on the second floor. So it was the perfect scenario for them, perfect floor plan. Not only that, but they got a wooded lot, which they wanted, right? And a nice sized backyard for their kids. But that's another option you have here. This builder is currently offering up to $18,000 in closing costs. If that's something you are looking for, make sure you contact us, right? We can start showing you homes in this area. Not only that, but we can start showing you homes with this same builder in another community. If you don't like this particular community, this builder is also building in Conway and other areas. If you like this community, let us know in the comment section which of those 2 houses that I just showed you like the most. And before I forgot to do the price point again. This 5-bedroom home here, 5-bedroom, 3-bath home, is selling for $479,000. And that's going to give you 5-minute drive to the beach, right? And yet you're going to be away from all the North Myrtle Beach noise, right? So if you're interested in this house, let me know in the comment section below which one of those 2 houses you like the most. So you guys are going to love this next community. It is brand new. It is called Marshfield. This is a brand new community It's one of the newest ones in longs, right? It's going to give you amazing finishes. You're going to see what you're going to get now that the median price point is going to jump up a bit right now, right? But in this community, because it's brand new, I don't have a median price point for you. But I will tell you that the starting price, according to their website, is $397,000. And some of the finishes here are standard finishes are amazing. You're going to check them out. And guess what? A lot of them have party showers. That's right. A lot of these homes that we're going to take a look at have party showers. Wait till you take a look at that. But before we get to the party showers, I wanted to show you exactly where it's located. So this is the boot of longs. This community is going to be located by the shoelaces. It's going to be located right in here by the shoelaces. Waterside was by the toe, and Marshfield is going to be by the shoelaces of the boot. But anyway, enough of that shenanigans, right? So it's right in here. You are going to be close to the beach like you were, not as close as Waterside, but you are going to be close to the beach, and it's located right in here, surrounded by nice forestry, close to everything. I don't want to rehash that, right? You're going to be right in the middle between Route 9 and Highway 22 right here. So you have access to both North Myrtle Beach and Myrtle Beach itself and the 𝗕𝗄𝗯 on this side. Again, don't want to rehash that. I'm getting very repetitive here. But if we go to check out some of the floor plans they have right now currently, they have this one here. Now, this one's listed for $407,000. They don't have any real pictures of the amenity center, but this is what it's going to look like. And what's so awesome about this community is that they already started construction on the amenity center. Typically, some of them do not even start on the amenity center until after the first phase. Well, guess what? Starting with the first phase, they are currently building this amenity center for you. You're going to have a tennis court. You're going to have a cabana. You're going to have a nice pool there, right? It's going to be an amazing, amazing amenity center, a little fire pit there. This is what the inside of the home looks like. If you guys want to check out the inside of this home, the model home, check out the two-part series that we shot in this community where we walked through 4 model homes that they have available. We tore all of them, and you guys are not going to believe some of these finishes. You got to check that out after this video. I'll make sure to link that up at the end of this video, but check out the finishes here. This is at this price point is where you're going to start seeing some amazing standard finishes. For instance, that porcelain farmhouse sink, right? These pendant lights, typically you don't get pendant lights. You have to put them up yourself. They come pre-wired, but you have to put the pendant lights up yourself. Well, guess what? In this model home, in this home, the floor plan or model home, you get that. And not only that, but you get a nice electric fireplace there, right? Very nice layout. You have to check out the video though. These pictures do not do it any justice. And guess what? You have party showers. Yes, this is like party shower central in this community. So if you're looking for party showers at a very reasonable price, this is it right here. This is party shower central here. I'm getting excited. I love party showers. There you go. That's the layout you get there. And you have they give you different options for the layout in the kitchen. So if you're buying from dirt, you can actually choose the layout of your kitchen, how you want it to look, how you want your study to look, right? And all that stuff, right? So it's going to be an amazing community. Now let's look at the most expensive floor plan here, right? So the most expensive floor plan currently is this 4-bedroom, 4.5 bath home. Now we also tour this home. Every single bedroom in this home has a bathroom, yes. And also a party shower. So you guys are going to love that. More pictures of the inside, but this is what the inside of the home looks like. Check it out. Beautiful, beautiful finishes. Check this. Check out this primary bedroom. Crazy. You have 2 walk-in closets. I mean, this is incredible. Incredible finishes. Seriously, these pictures do not do it any justice. Go check out the video after this. You guys are going to love that. You guys are going to love that video. But anyway, this home, as it stands, is listed for $595,000. And before I forget, the HOA fee here is $158. So that's $158 HOA fee. You know what? I want to show you the 3-car garage floor plan, which is one of my favorites, right? So this is your 3-car garage, 3-bedroom, 3-bath home. So 333, this is the triple threat, right? You got a 3-car garage, 3 bedrooms, and 3 baths, listed at $555,000. And the square footage on this is 2,900. But let's check out the photos here so you can see what that looks like. So this is going to be your front door there. You're gonna have 2 bedrooms to the left. Check out this open concept here. I mean, come on. You can't beat this. Look at that island. That island is incredible. That's the biggest island I've seen anywhere. I mean, check it out. It's beautiful. I mean, for this price, you're going to have a party shower. Obviously, check out that party shower there. Beautiful layout, right? So this community is going to be offering a lot. Again, it is a brand new community. So you're gonna, if you get in early, you're going to get the best price. A lot of people, like say in a year from now, these prices are going to jump. Once they start selling these homes and they start selling them quick, these prices are going to jump. If this is a community that you're interested in, make sure you contact us and we can schedule a tour for you in this community. It's going to be one of the nicest communities in Longs. So this next community, Chestnut Farms, is going to be located right off Highway 22, right? We're going to do a little recap here. So the first couple of communities we looked at were up here. Then we had Waterside here, and then we had the other community right in here, right? We had Marshfield right in there, right? So now we have Chestnut Farms right here, giving you access to everything North Myrtle Beach have to offer. I won't rehash that, but in this community, you can pick your finishes as well. You're going to have some wooded lots in this community if that's what you're looking for. Right back here, you do have some wooded lots still available, and you're going to be right off 22, easy access, right, all the way down to the North Myrtle Beach area, and a Tanger's Outlet, and a Walmart again, and all that good stuff. In here, you're not going to have any amenities, so there aren't any amenities available, but there are plenty of lots still available. If you want to choose your lot and pick your floor plan and pick your finishes, there are still currently some lots available. And they do have 2 move-in ready homes. And before I forget, the median price point here is $419,000. So we're going to look at the least expensive floor plan right here, which is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home. 2,200 square feet, listed for $298,000. The HOA here is $75. And again, if you want to know what the HOA covers, just scroll on down here to this area here, and it'll tell you association fee, common areas, legal accounting, and trash. Trash, as I mentioned, very important. A lot of HOAs don't cover it, so make sure that they do if that's something important to you. If not, it's going to cost you about $300 for the year. But check out this floor plan here. If we look at this floor plan real quick, you're going to have a nice hallway as you walk in. Rugs in the bedroom at this price point. Nice open layout, right? Kitchen area in the primary bathroom right there with a nice little patio in the back. That's a pretty big, actually, patio with totally covered. That's pretty decent, actually. I had to extend mine. Mine was half of this, and I recently extended it because I wanted it a little bit bigger and longer and screened in. So that's pretty nice that they added that at that price point here. But this is Chestnut Farms. Again, you're going to be close to all the shopping. And their most expensive floor plan or move-in ready home currently available is going to be a 5-bedroom, 3.5-bath home, and it's this one here. And we did tour this floor plan I'm going to say like about a year ago. This is their model home that they have available. Check it out on our video. I'll make sure to link it in the description below as well, so you can check out what this floor plan looks like. We tore this complete floor plan. It's really nice. Again, you can pick your finishes here as well. They really got a nice layout, and the primary is really nice as well. So if we look at the primary here, then there's a primary, plenty of light. I love the 3 windows up top above the bed. That's pretty awesome. You always need something to wake you up in the morning, right? But this is an amazing floor plan here. They have about 5 floor plans to choose from. So again, if you're looking to choose your lot in your floor plan, now is the best time to do it. They do have lots still available. Not sure for how long, but if that's something you're interested, leave it in the comment section below which one you like the best out of the 5 that we just looked at. We do have one more left, and this one you're absolutely going to love. So the next one up is Forestwood. Forestwood is going to be right in here, not too far from Marshfield. Marshfield is right in here. Forestwood's going to be right in here. It's a little bit more developed than Marshfield right now. They've been selling homes there for the last year or so, so they are more advanced than Marshfield. But some of the finishes here you have to check out. This builder is pretty awesome. Not going to rehash where you're located. You already know you're going to be close to it all, right? You're going to be close to the beach and still be in Longs, right? Long, South Carolina. You're going to still be close to North Myrtle Beach and Cherry Grove Beach and all that good stuff along the North Carolina border, right? So anyway, let's look to see what's currently available here in this community. Right now, you can buy something like this, a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home, 2,400 square feet, listed for $416,000. Now, let's take a look at some of the photos here. You're going to get amazing finishes with this builder, standard finishes, dependent lighting, and it is a gas community with a party shower. Check out that master, that primary, right? And the pool is already, the amenities already completed with the pickleball courts. Believe it or not, a lot of people love that, right? And we recently had someone here who wanted a 3-car garage option. We had a buyer who wanted a 3-car garage option in this community, and they were able to get that. And there's a couple in here available. It's one of the most popular floor plans. I believe it's called the Renown. This right here, the Renown, is one of their most popular floor plans. It's a 3-car garage. Check out these finishes. Incredible. I mean, incredible detail in these homes. It's at a little higher price point, this particular floor plan, but it does offer you some high-end finishes. Something like this, a 3-bedroom, 3.5 bath, 4,200 square feet will run you $654,000. And before I forget, the HOA in this community is $140. But you have amazing, amazing floor plans and finishes with this builder. Let's take a look at one more floor plan here so you can get an idea. This one right here is listed for $434,000. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home, 2,200 square feet, and this is what it looks like here. I love the beams up in the primary bedroom, also in the living room. Nice touch, nice screened-in porch. Not too many photos, but again, this is an amazing community. They are still building in here a little bit more ahead of schedule than Marshfield, but this community here currently is offering a 3.99 rate right now. So if you're looking to purchase in this community, they're currently, as of today, what date is it today? Today is, let me look at my calendar. Today's February 23rd. As of this date, they're offering a 3.99 interest rate on select homes. Let us know if you're interested. If not, check out these other videos popping up on your screen right now.